Okay, this is Wolfman with a review of John Del Rosa's new book, Justified, book one of the Nanotemplar Saga. I believe he's already got a trilogy written. He's just releasing the first book at this point. And the cover really does say it all here. You got a knight with a laser sword, though that moon does seem a little bit close to my liking, but anyway. This is militant Christian science fiction. The book opens absolutely gloriously with a group of crusaders landing on a planet of space Muslims and, well, cutting them down with laser swords. So, you know exactly what you're getting with this book. So, it's fucking glorious. So, uh, anyway, we're going into, after that opening chapter, which kind of sets the pace, we get into the meat of the story where Drin, the Templar knight in question, has a bit of a crisis of faith and deserts the unit, and he winds up crash landing on a planet. And from there, things get a bit more interesting. He sees the face of the enemy, and he understands what he has to do. So, anyway, and then there's a secondary character, which is basically a space bunny princess type thing. You don't really get the feel for the anyway. It'll keep the stories happy anyway. So you have the dual viewpoints. Main characters are fairly solid. Drin's again, a lot of this is about Drin's crisis of faith. You know, this is a basically he's a Templar knight. Gets his powers from nano machines. So you know, Senator Armstrong approves. Again, he's having a crisis of faith. He's wondering, okay, is what we're doing actually you know, a righteous, holy thing? And you know, so he has a lot of the internal struggle here. But yeah, it sees the enemy, sees what it's not really just the enemy race so much as it's the enemy leadership. So sees the evil, and well, he begins to do something about it. So that's really the core of this book here. The ending is very satisfying, and it does transition nicely into the next book of the trilogy. So there's that. Middle part does drag a little, but again, brilliant opening, high energy, solid, satisfying ending, and there's a lot of character development in the middle of the story. So anyway, this isn't just Deus Vult in space. This is Deus Vult in space with Thou Shalt Not Cuck mode enabled. So, and it is absolutely blatant. And again, it's just glorious. It's a beautiful breath of fresh air, and there's plenty of laser swords for everyone. So, anyway, it's a good book. I can't necessarily give it a 5. So this is maybe a 4.5, maybe a 4. But again, that opening chapter is glorious. I think John is really a moments writer. He'll just kind of cruise along, and then he'll hit something awesome, and it'll be like this one scene that really just makes you shout America fuck yeah for no apparent reason. So anyway, yeah, overall a very good book. Breath of fresh air, and we really do seem to have this emerging subgenre of militant Christian science fiction that's mostly seems to cover the older gamers who are just pissed off at the way the Christianity's been portrayed in the media, and how weak and limp-wristed a lot of Christian fiction is. So, anyway, I've rambled on long enough. Anyway, carry on, Space Brothers. Glory awaits.